Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we continue our playthrough of Wolfpack from GMT Games. Alright, so at the last of my part 1 video, the board looked different. Then I did a correction video, so if you missed that, I had some errors, but I was able to go back and do some resetting. So we're at turn 10 and we're ready to begin that turn. So we have not discovered the convoy yet. He's submerged. He can't see anybody yet, and these guys are still out on the patrol edge. On the approach, I should say, not patrol. All right. So sequence of play. There's no torpedo movement, so now we do U-boat movement, approach, and attack maps. Okay, so we start with the approach again. So here, turn 10, it's enter on a 7 to 10. So we're going to pull our, put this under this one because I use them both. Okay, so we're going to pull, and we'll start, being my active boat up here, I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way this way. 7 to 10, 4. He does not come out. I'm going to move him up 1 space, and I'm looking because I want to make sure on my U-boat movement that I don't, yes, fast convoy, 1 box on even turns, and this is turn 10. Okay, so he moved. Now we check for this guy, and he gets a 1. He does not come out yet. Next turn they'll be coming out. He can move 1 box up. And now I have boat Y. He hits a 3. He does not come out. Okay, he's going to stay where he's at. I like him there. So that is our U-boat movement for the approach section. Now I have my U-boat that is on the attack map. He is going to, trying to decide if I want to come up to the surface or if I can see a lot farther, or if I want to just come up and be at periscope depth. But I think I'm going to surface. He can move up 30 meters. That's where he's at. So I move him up to 30 meters. We flip him over. He doesn't move. And oops, he's going this way, and he is at the surface. Okay, now we do U-boat observation. He's the only one that can observe. We have day and bad weather. His spotting range is 8 and his ID range is 6. Okay, so here we go. We'll do this again so everybody can see. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's where you can see that far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out to here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's going to see the first half of the convoy right there. So we'll go ahead and start putting in the ships. We have a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, a 1. A 1, a 1, a 1. He gets down to here. So a 1 and a 1. Now he's got 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1 more 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s. 2, 3, 4, and 5. His ID range is 6. So it's 2 less, so it's in this row right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he sees everybody this row and up, so we can start flipping the ships here. There's a 3,000 ton and a 4,000. There's a a 6,000 ton right there. Nothing. There's a hole in the convoy. A 4,000. Oh, a 7,000. Nothing. A 9,000. Oh, there's some big ships in there. There's a 7. There's a 7. 3. Another 7. A hole in the convoy. A 9. A 3. A 3. A 6. And a 3. Okay. So we've revealed the first half of the convoy. There's some nice targets in there. Here's a large at 9. Here's a medium at 7. They're both worth 4 victory points. Another 3 victory points at 7. And another 9,000 out here. So we got some juicy targets that we can see. And I want to get a shot with my electrics. I want them close because we want them close because we're going to hit them with those electrics, and they go fast, and this convoy is moving fast on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm almost thinking my first shot. I don't like this angle. That's the only thing. I kind of like an angle like this, and I like that guy at that angle right there. There or here. He's a large. If I'm going to fire 2, I could run that torpedo launch at this angle. It's a little better angle than this head-on shot that we're getting. So I'm a little concerned there. But we got to do our TDC calculation next. So our TDC calculation, I can do 2. So I'm going to pick. This is U-boat X. So that's boat 2. He can pick out tubes 1 and 4. Tube 1 and 4. These are the electrics. He's going to target. He's going to do a calculation. So I think he'll target this bad boy right here. You know what? That's going to be a longer range. I'm going to fire my steams at him. I know it's risky, but tubes 2 and 3 are my steam torpedoes. I'm going to put them here. We're going to pull for our calculation. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Range is 6. Okay, so we go to the combat deck. And we go TDC range is 8. Bad weather, it's a -1. Okay. So I take a -1 on both those tubes. So we have our TDC little identifiers for those 2 tubes. That was tubes 2 and 3 are at a -1. He's also going to do a TDC calculation here. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same range here. Yeah, let's see. What do we want? I think take a shot at this guy right here with tubes, or I could take a shot at this guy, but it's almost a head-on. I think on it comes off of him like this, so that's a head-on shot. So the angle runs at that 45. That's how you get your angle. So see my angle right there, I think is going to be, this one's almost a head-on actually, but by the time I move, I think it will be far enough. Time the convoy moves and I launch, I'll be past that. This guy, he won't be. This guy definitely won't be. Or I could go after a small one with an electric here or here. His is going to be here. 1, 2, 3. That's a quick shot onto that guy. I could do that. It's not a lot of victory points, but we're looking to do some damage here. Or I wait. I go ahead and start calculating, but I don't have to launch anything. That's the other thing. I don't have to launch here yet. As I get closer, I can pull for another TDC on this guy. So I think I will target this large ship here also. This one is going to be with the electrics. So this will be tubes 1 and 4. We're going to target this guy. Or this guy. Man, this one's going to be, I got to get really close to him to be able to get a shot on him. Maybe I don't target yet because I'm going to move closer and it's going to reveal. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to target this guy and going to get a shot at him. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I got my TDC calculation, and we'll see what we're going to do there. Whether I shoot or not, I'm not sure with that -1 and the electrics. That could be a little tougher. All right. So that's the only TDC calculation we have. So we do the ASW move, search, and attack. We do approach map first, and then attack map. Okay. So, of course, on our approach map, we pull our card. And, oh, I got lucky. They're doing all their searches up here in this upper right quadrant. I don't have any ships there, so none of these guys are getting detected. So we're safe there. And on the attack map, and this is another correction, because there isn't any, we go to the attack map, we only perform a location check if there's an escort request marker on the map, and there isn't. So nobody sees us yet. We're all hidden. Okay, we do convoy movement. Okay, for the convoy movement, we go to boat movement. Gotta remember where that was at. That's flip damage, move, collision, pull 1 card, target request. I'm in the fast convoy. And there it is. So on the convoy movement, it's fast. It's 1 space or box on odd turns and 2 on even. So it moves me 2, 1, 2. That's it. Okay. I don't have any torpedo reload because I haven't fired yet. So I have to decide if I want to fire my torpedo attack. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the range is 5 if I launch my torpedoes. That can make it a little tough because of the range. On a steam, range 5, it's going to take it 2 turns to get there. If I wait 1 more turn, I can try another sighting here. They haven't seen me yet, and see if I can improve that. I can also see what else we're going to have here. And if I want, I can even turn my U-boat, but I got to be careful because I'm coming right down the middle of this guy, and we're going to have ships really close to us. We may have to dive. We may have to fire and dive. So I'm going to wait 1 turn, I think. That's my decision. Okay, so no attack, no damage control to do, no end of patrol. So we do turn number 11, and everybody comes on the board now. Okay, so we do our U-boat movement. So everybody's coming on the board. Okay. So our attack entry spaces. Okay, so I have this guy on the board. The problem I'm getting into here is he is getting he's getting outside that window. It's a 45-degree, again, window for them to launch. I wasn't thinking about that. For him to launch there and not have a penalty. Yep, it's getting tough here. It's tough coming head in because they're not great shots. I can get a shot on this guy, and right here we move one. That's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm going to take a shot at this guy, and I'll still have this guy at that point right there. Okay, he's going to move one. He's not going to turn. He's going to move the one. Okay, these guys are going to enter. So up here he can enter. They're all surface, so he can go 2 up. He's going to do that. 1, 2. He's going to be at an angle like this. He's doing the same thing. 1, 2. He's going to be straight across. He's coming on 1, 2. And he's going to start at this angle right here. Okay, so we're on the map. All right, everybody's on. We don't have any, not going to have anybody getting shot at yet or chased. So we did our U-boat movement. Now we do our observation. Okay, so let's do this again and see where we're at. We'll start with this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now he's down to here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's here. And he should be all the way out to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we see all of this row, but not this one. It stopped there. So I need a 1 and a 1. Nope, no 1 there. Need some 2s. Bunch of 2s right here. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2, and 1 more 2. Okay, that's what he sees. Now we go to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we move him up to here. This is for my ID range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes to here. So he sees this guy, this guy, this guy. There's the big ships are in there. There's nothing in the center. How about that? Oh, there's a 12,000 tonner right there. Here we go. There's a guy in there. Okay. Now, this guy, we're kind of going to get it all blended off here, but let's start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He comes to here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 out to here. And of course, we know it'll go up to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it makes this square. So he picks up these 3 number 1s. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then for 6 for him is to here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he would see this set of boats right in here. He sees this guy, these 2, and these 2. Oh, nothing out there on that edge. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he sees out to here. And so his 6 isn't going to gain him anything. He didn't gain anything there. Okay, so that's it. All right, so that's what we see on the Convoy so far. All right, TDC calculation. So now, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, I think I can see him, but my problem is I lost my shot for the bow torpedoes runs out this way, and I've lost him. 4, 5, 6. But he sees this guy now. So I think he's going to re-target for the 12,000 ton sub right there. So I'm going to change my targeting to the 12,000 for tubes 2 and 3. And our targeting is going to be, got to go to the combat deck. Let's see. It is range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At 5, bad weather, it's a 0. So I improved my targeting there from a -1 to a 0. So I changed that on his card now. So he's now at a 0. That's worth taking a shot at now. Okay, I also want to target. That's going to be a head-on shot if I target him. Let's see. Time he moves. Yep. He's only going to move 1. Yep, that's still that head-on type shot, I think. Okay. Right there, that's on that angle. Down 1. He could shoot at this guy. He'll probably have a better chance at this guy. So I think we'll target him. Wow. Or I target this guy with my electrics. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's what we'll do with my electric torpedoes. Tubes 1 and 3. We're going to target this 7,000 tonner here. I mean tubes 1 and 4. Range is 1, 2, 3. So for our TDC calculation, at range 3, we're a +2. Nice. I got a good targeting on that guy. Okay, +2, +2. So I got my 2 TDC calculations set, firing this way. All right. Now, I got these guys over here on this side. He's looking up this way. There's a nice 6,000 tonner right there for W. So we're going to target him with my electrics. 2, 3, 4. It's going to be range 5. Yeah. So my electrics, tubes 1 and 4. And I'm targeting him, or should I target him? I like him at 6,000 tons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's targeting him. Right there. And his TDC at range 5 in bad weather is a -1. Okay. So he's got -1 on those 2 electric torpedoes. I got this guy who could fire right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's no worse than anything else. So Z sees him, or he sees him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want a shot at that guy right there. I'm going to send my, so this is boat Z in bad weather out to there. It's going to bring an escort probably. He's going to fire his electrics. Tubes 1 and 4. At least he's lining up for it. Tubes 1 and 4 right here. And his TDC solution, range 5. Oh, it's a +2. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. +2 and a +2. Those are good shots there. All right. That leaves us with Y. Now he could start targeting even though he hasn't moved yet. He could start doing his TDC calculations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Range is 9. In bad weather, he can't get a calculation that far away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could target this guy though. He's gonna be moving in, or we wait and see if we can get a target on one of these guys over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, he can't reach either of them big boats in the middle, so he's gonna wait. Okay, so Y's not gonna do it yet. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for my TDC calculations. Now, there is no ASW search yet because there hasn't been any request. Now we do convoy movement. This is an odd turn. 1 space. So he moves 1, he moves 1, he moves 1, he moves 1. Okay. No torpedo reload. U-boat attack. Here we go. So W, or X I mean, is going to fire. He's firing here. Is he going to fire there? Tubes 2 and 3 can fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in that arc. He's not. And if I fire outside that arc, I have a penalty. Let me find that and I'll show you what that is. Okay. So it's right here. Love these play rates because you just got to follow. U-boat attack. Okay. Fire angle modifier. 0 to 45 degrees, no additional. But if you fire 46 degrees, now it's -1 on my TDC. So if he fires at this boat right here, he's outside of the 45. So he's going to get a -1 on tubes 1 and 4. So this is boat X. And those tubes are a +2 right now. So I'm going to flip them over and make them they're going to go down to a +1. +1. I need to find me another +1. Okay. Here we go. So I changed that from +2, unfortunately, down to +1 now. Okay. It's all right. It's still, I got a positive modifier. So he launches tubes 1 and 4. So we take his torpedoes out of there, tubes 1 and 4. These are the electrics. And we replace our targeting here with the 2 torpedoes at the angle they're coming. Here and here, like that. Okay, I'll put these back on his board. Okay, he's also launching tubes 2 and 3, which are 0 modifiers. So he's launching this one at the big ship. So they're also coming at this angle. Tubes 2 and 3. Okay. All right, so he launched. Now, Z has a really good shot here. His range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to take, so here's the other thing. This is range 1, 2, 3. For an electric, the speed for the electric, range 1 to 3 on the early is 1. For the steam, 1 to 4 is 1. 4 to 6 is 2. 7 to 9 is 3 turns. So it takes a while for these. These guys here are a 1. So we put this little general info marker on there as a 1. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the steam torpedo is still a 1. Okay, so he gets a 1. He gets a 1. All right. Now if I launch here, W's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tubes 1 and 4 are electrics. And his firing calculation wasn't very good. For Z, he's at a +2. I'm going to get one movement. And then if I fire, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gets us a little closer. So I think I'm going to wait and not fire yet. I want to see if he can pull this in so it's only 2 turns, or does it really matter? It just takes 3 before they get there. Once he launches them, it doesn't matter anymore. It just takes longer for him to get there. That's what his calculation is doing. It's calculating how far out he is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on an electric. Yep, that's 3. Takes 3 turns, but I can start reloading. They won't know they're out there yet. Why not? Zulu fires. Tubes 1 and 4. And they're coming in at this angle right here, straight on. And 4. He's come off. And they're going to be 3 turns before they get there. 3 and 3. W 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are his tubes 1 and 4. Those are his electrics. He doesn't have a good calculation, so I'm not going to fire him yet. Okay. So he's going to try to get a better calculation on that guy. Even though he's going to run the risk of getting away from him, he's going to try it. He's going to wait. Okay, so we fired there, we fired there and there. So we're trying to give some hits here. We don't have any damage control. We don't have any end of patrol to do. So we go to turn 12. Things are starting to get interesting. Okay, turn 12, torpedo move detonation. Reduce the GI markers on the torpedo by 1. At 0, we check for detonation. Okay. So here we reduce these 2. That one was 1, 2, 3, 4 because they were steam. So we take these 2. We pull those 2 markers off. And we put, this is boat X. We put his attack marker here. and his torpedoes are coming at this angle. So we do these one at a time all the way through. Place the attack marker on the ship. Torpedo hit check. We pull one combat card and 2 angle, then place the TDC marker. And that's going to tell us what our modifiers are. All right. So he launched. So we start with our combat card. So here's how this works. We take a combat card, and this is our modifier. It is a fast convoy, and it's bad weather. It takes a 9 for me to hit. Oh boy. This is going to be a tough shot on this guy. Okay. And this calculation goes for everything. And there's a shuffle. So after I play this, I got to shuffle the deck. Okay. Then we do the first card we do. Oops, not this deck. Angle deck. We pull this and it goes in just like this. This is the size modifier. So this ship is a medium. So it's a 0 modifier. Okay. The next one is the angle modifier. So we take the next card and we spin it around like this. This gives us the angle that we're going to have for the modifier, which is 0. It's coming in this way. And I'm looking at this because I was here when I fired. And it's right on that line, and I assume that because that, I can call it a 0, and that's what I'm doing. So it's a 0, and then I take, this is boat X, tubes 1 and 4. So here comes tube 1's modifier is a +1. I lay that there. So my total modifiers here is +1 and 0 and 0. So I have a +1 modifier. I need a 9 to hit. Oh boy, here we go. 2. It missed. Okay, it misses. There's a chance it could hit the next ship if it's a 10. A 10! It hit it. I hit it. Okay. That's the first time I've had one hit. All right. Hey, something happens, right? Now I got to find out on my torpedo attack. Let's see. I got to check for dud and all that stuff, I think. Pulled a hit. No, missed torpedo. A 10. So he scores the hit. Now we have to check for a detonation, if it's a dud or not. This is an electric torpedo. So we come over here to our this, and an electric, it's a good torpedo, G7E early. So it is going to hit that ship. Oh, that's a big one too. That's a large 8,000 tonner. Now we check for the damage. Okay. So we're going to check for damage. And it's a large. It's damaged. I didn't sink it. Okay. So I put a damaged marker on this guy. So I missed my primary target. And I hit him. Okay. Now, I still have a +1 for tube number 4 electric. Oh, wait a minute. And then escort request. When placing a marker in a quadrant, new targeted escort request replace any existing new standard escort request only exists. Place escort request marker in center column, shift left, right. Okay, so I need to look this up, make sure I do this right. Okay, so he makes an escort request because he got hit. And he gets a general info marker of 4. Right there. All right. Wow. Can't believe I hit that with a missed torpedo. All right. We don't change this. We're going to need a 9 still for torpedo number 4, and we still have a +1 modifier. So here comes our second torpedo back up at this boat, and we get a 1. It missed. Check it to see if it hits the next boat. Oh, it was a 9. It has to be unmodified 10. It misses. Wow, that was close. So that torpedo missed. Okay, that one's over. Okay, now we come down here and we're going to get a new solution here. So I'm clearing my board as I go. Take my +1 off of there. And yep, you put these cards, go here. And this guy says shuffle, so I got to shuffle my deck. All right, so I take my combat deck and we'll give it a shuffle here. And stick it in the shuffler. Alright, give it a little last mix. Okay, here we go. Alright, now I got these torpedoes are coming in here. This is on the 12,000 tonner. So these two markers come off as they were 1s. And I know that these two torpedoes were coming in at this angle. So I'm going to lay them right here. He's under attack. Right here. This is the large, this is the big ship in there. Okay. So we got to build this again. So now we take our number for a fast convoy is an 8. That's a better number. Our first angle right here is, oh, it's a large, it's a +1. That's a big number for us. And now we take our angle, which is going to be at this angle, which is a 0. All right, and our TDC calculation was a 0. Okay, so I got a 0 coming in. Here we go. Torpedo tube 2 is coming in. He needs an 8, and we're at a +1. 7 +1's an 8. Okay, I got a chance. I hit it. Now we check it. These are steam torpedoes. It's a dud. Ah! The electric would have hit. It's a dud. Thunk. Okay, torpedo tube does nothing. Ah, bad torpedo. Okay, here we go. Torpedo 3, same calculation, +1. 7 +1's an 8. Okay, here we go. We get another chance with a steam torpedo. This one hits. All right, we scored a hit. Now we check for the damage. And the damage on a medium, sunk. Ah, bam. We sunk our first ship. Okay, we get a sunk marker. We put this one here. It goes sunk. We take this ship and we put it over here next to boat X. And that's a reminder. We scored 4 victory points. So I put 4 up here. Here we go. 4 victory points. And I put that over there. We got our first boat sunk. Oh, love it. All right. My markers come off of boat X. He's fired everything. He's done. Nothing left for him to do. My torpedo goes back over. All right, and this goes here, and these two guys go here. All right. Now over here, we fired these torpedoes, so they go down to a 2. So this moves to a 2 and a 2. Okay. So they're in the water, but we don't know what else is happening. We have an escort request. It would have been the same there. So it stays where it's at. Okay, it's in that. We are, we're going to be on this quadrant line here. We're good. We know we're on this side, but we don't know which one of these. We'll have to look that up when we go to do our escorts there, which one that's going to be at. All right, let's get back to the, so we did our Torpedo move detonation. We're on turn 12. Now we do U-boat movement. Okay. So I got this boat, and on turn 12, he is going to submerge, I think. I want him to dive. If nothing else, he can dive the periscope depth and see if he can get maybe he'll get another shot here. So let's see, on turn 12, his U-boat movement is one box and one box on even turns, and when he dives 15 or dives the periscope depth, he can still move one. He'll move one. He's going to dive to periscope depth right there, and we're going to put him at periscope depth for U-boat X. So I want him to start sighting for another shot here, because he has a stern torpedo that he could launch. Okay, we got a lot going on with U-boat X right now. Man, he sunk a ship, a large 12,000 ton. I love it. Oh, I'm excited about getting a kill. Okay, that was his move. I got these guys are moving. He's moving one. Okay. We do our observations. So his is going to be his spotting range, day and bad is still 8 and 6 with the periscope, so it doesn't matter there. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he sees all the way out to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. And of course he sees out to here where they all are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That makes it easy. So these are the ones right here. Okay. We got a 1, 1, 1, and a 1, and one more 1. Okay, right there. All right. And then 6s, so he moves up to here. So he sees anything inside of there. So we flip him over. Oh, there's another big one. Another big one. There we go. Nothing. Another decent ship. So we got a couple more right here that you see W. He's targeting that, but he may want to change now that they've identified 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he can see any of these guys now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they can't see any farther that way, so that's it for the spotting. Nice. Okay. Woo. It's a juicy convoy. There's a lot of goodies down in here. These are some more large ships. Yeah, I'd like another shot at one of these guys. That's for sure. And I got W coming up, or Z, that might get a chance to fire at one of these with his steam torpedoes. Okay. Okay, we can do calculations again. All right. So TDC calculations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So boat Y is looking at this guy right here with tubes 1 and 4. So he's going to target him. He's going to get his TDC calculation at 6. Oh, +1. I like that. Okay. So he's got a +1 on his tubes right there for that big ship. W, his is -1, so he's going to recalculate 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to take a new calculation at range 4. And at range 4, he gets it to a 0. No, it stayed at a -1. So it did not improve. So here he was trying to make an improvement, and it does not improve. Okay, it's still a -1. He's going to have to decide if he wants to fire now or wait another turn. I don't like that -1, that's for sure, because this fast convoy, they're already hard to hit. Now I got, oh, that was W, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Z, it didn't change, he's still -1. Z can target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can target this guy also at range 6. And he has his 7, 8. 8's his maximum range for Z. Let's do that. So Z is going to target with tubes What is this? Yeah, I launched his tubes. So Z is going to target with tubes 2 and 3. He's also targeting this ship here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Range is 8. He gets, it's a -1. Okay. Well, he's got him targeted. Whether he gets a good shot or not, we don't know. -1. Targets 2 and 3. Okay. That's it for my TDC calculations. Now we go ASW. Move, search, and attack. Everything's on the attack map. Right. Okay. Reduce GI markers on escorts and escort assigned by 1. We don't have any yet. At 0, if escort's already on the map, place it on the target U-boat. Clean up escort holding track. He's up at the top. Escort location check. Each attack map. Only if there's a request marker. So we pull a battle card. Place 1 escort. Okay, so we pull the marker. And we're looking for these 2 boxes on this right. Neither one of them are there. Woohoo! The escorts are not coming. Reduce this marker by 1. So it goes to a 3. Okay, if this gets to 0, the escorts don't come looking here anymore. The request goes away. So that's it, no search. Okay. Okay, we don't have anything else there. Now we go convoy movement. This is an even turn. On the even turn, I believe they move 2 hexes. Yes. So he goes 2. 1, 2. Oh, I forgot to do his calculation. They were so excited about having hit something, they didn't do it. But he's got one coming up right here that he can try. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're drifting fast at convoys. Zipping on by. All right. Torpedo reload. Okay, here's the deal with torpedo reload. You can only start a reload in one tube. So you can put we put a 2 on here. So I'm put boat Z for tube 1. He starts his reload. And boat X, tube 1, he's going to start a reload. And that's it. I can't reload all 4 tubes or 2 tubes. I can only start one. Next turn, that one's starting to get loaded. I can start the next one. But it takes time for the crews to reload all this. So when he fired all 4, he really tanked them pretty good, which is okay. That's what I intended to do. He did his thing. Okay, U-boat attack. So do I have anybody that I want to fire? W's at 1, 2, 3, 4 with his electrics. That's a pretty good shot right there. I think I'm going to take that one. Okay, so boat W is going to fire tubes 1 and 4 right here. These are electrics. They're right here, and they're coming at this angle like so. Oops. And it takes them 2 turns to get there. So we put a 2 and a 2. And probably you could put just one info marker on there, it would be fine. So we fired tubes 1 and 4. All right, from boat W. So his is running. So we're going to hit both of these maybe at the same time. We'll see. All right. Nothing else has happened on this side of the convoy yet. All right. Damage control. We don't have any. Into patrol. No. We go to turn 13. Oh, and during convoy movement, I was supposed to take this marker. This one flips over to sunk. It's gone. And there's a lifeboat out there. This ship marker comes off. We flip this over to an empty space, and it sits on turn 12 where I damaged it. So it sits there, but this escort request marker stays right there. Okay. All right, so that was supposed to come off. That's in here. I believe that happens during convoy movement. Yeah. Flip damaged sunk markers and move damaged convoy ships to turn track. Move U-boats, escorts, request assigned. Okay. Page 55. I want to make sure I didn't miss something there on that. Moving the request assigned. Procedure for each damage, flip all sunk counters, move U-boats, escorts, escort request, and their general counters on the attack map. Boats in approach movement boxes running vertically along the map edge. Slow convoy, move one space, U-boats, U-boat. Okay, I think this moves actually. Also. 1, 2. So it's now in this quadrant. There. Okay. All right. No damage control, no end of patrol. We go to turn 13, which I just moved, and we have torpedo move and detonation. Okay, these guys all go to 1 now. He's a 1. I'll tell you what, they're both coming at the same time. Make this simpler. They're both at the same angle. I'm going to stack them like that and just put one marker on it like that. It makes it easier to handle. All right, same thing here. These guys are going to go down to 1. They're stacked, coming in at the same angle. under here. He's a 1. Take this one off. Okay. And I gotta look, I think my submerged submarine at periscope depth moves 1 space, that's it. On the approach map, he doesn't move yet. In the attack map, he does. Okay, just wanted to double check. That doesn't change. We don't have anything else happening. That's our torpedo move. Now our U-boat movement. Okay. He's going to move 1. And he moves 1, he moves 1, he moves 1, right there. So Z, he's kind of running the risk right there. W could actually do another TDC calculation, so he's going to try to calculate this boat again. He's at 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So he's going to take another TDC calculation at range 3. It still is a -1. He cannot get anything better on that calculation. It's stuck there. He can do a second calculation for his steam torpedoes. Let's see, he could fire right here at this guy. It's range 1. He could go for that smaller ship, or he could fire on this guy. Range 3. He's going for this one. So he's going to take tubes 2 and 4 right here. Tubes 2 and 4 onto this. He's going to do his calculation for this one, and he gets +1 at range 4. Thank goodness. So I got a +1. Oops, need some more +1s. We got a lot going on. There's a couple of them right there. All right, 2 more +1s. Putting on W for tubes 2 and 4. Okay. Z, he's all tied up with his. He's already launched. And with Y, he doesn't have any tubes ready. He has to get a stern shot. I should have turned him, and I could have run down the side and hit one of these guys on the edge, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably do that next turn. Okay, and X is going to fire his stern torpedo, so he's going to calculate here onto, I think he's going to fire, his 45 is there, but his 45 is there, so it's more of a nose shot. I really would rather fire out. There. Yeah. He'll fire at this guy. Range is 3. Or you can fire out here and try to hit that large ship. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to have that one torpedo right there. He's going to fire a, he's going to take a, really like to get a quick shot. 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he comes in here, he's got a better chance at a, I think we'll fire at this one right here. 1, 2, 3. Here he goes. He's calculating for this one. he gets a +1 on his stern TDC. Okay, so we need another +1. This is on X-ray, and he's calculated tube 5, firing at this 7,000 tonner right here. 1, 2, 3, right. Okay. ASW search. So again, nothing's hit anything yet, so my subs are moving around. So here we go. We check for over in this quadrant down here. Nothing. Wow. Okay. This goes to a 2. And his escort request is dropping. Thankful for that so far. All right, next up, convoy movement. This is a odd turn, so on odds they move 1. He goes 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Torpedo reload. Okay, the ones that I've got on here flip to a 1. He goes to 1. And he goes to 1. And his goes to 1. Yep. Now we can do another 2. So we'll start torpedo load 2. So these torpedoes loading, you can see they say torpedo loading 1, torpedo loading 2. So we put another 2 on here. We'll start tube 2 loading, and then up here you can start loading tube 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He still can only spot this far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here he'll be able to pick up on these guys. I got to do that. I haven't been doing that. I should have revealed them as part of the observation. I need to catch that up. Sorry about that. Let me do that. Where he was. They just moved down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would have revealed him. He moved 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he would have revealed. He would have revealed these guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would have revealed this guy. Oh, it's an empty space. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would have revealed him also. 6, 7, 8. They still don't know what them last 2 were over there. Okay. All right. Interesting. Here we go. So he did his calculation. We did the convoy movement. We did the torpedo reload, U-boat attack. Okay. X is firing his stern torpedo. It's running this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a steam. It's coming at this angle right here. And it's a range, it's a time of 1 for steam. So he hits a 1 on it. Okay. W, 1, 2, 3. He's firing. Tubes 2 and 4. Tubes 2 and 4 are going to fire. He's coming at this angle. Sorry, tubes 2 and 3. These are steam. Sorry, had to do a battery change, which is my signal that we should probably be getting to the end of this video. Okay, I launched tubes 2 and 3 here. They're steam from boat W, and they're only 1 turn away. So we'll put a 1 on them. But we're going to have a bunch of action up here. Boat Z, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with his steam torpedoes. The 7 is 2 turns. He's launching against this one. So boat Z fires tubes 2 and 3. Oh, he has sucky. No, he's not going to fire. He needs to recalculate. I should have done that. You got to pay attention, but I'm not going to change it now. But Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Y, he has a +1. Tubes 1 and 4. He's firing them. Tubes 1 and 4. They're coming at this angle right here. And at 5, it takes 2 turns. 1, 4. So I need a 2. Put on top of them. Okay. Y's fired at him. He's coming. He's got that little angle there. Man, I had a great chance, but I didn't recalculate. I'm going to have to recalculate that guy now. Doesn't mean I lose everything, but it's going to make it a little tougher there for that side shot. I got one more chance at it, I think. Yeah. We haven't had any collisions because I haven't been in any spaces with them yet. Okay. That was our U-boat attack. No damage control. End of patrol. We go to turn 14, and that's where we're going to call it. So I think we can finish the video, this patrol up, in one more video that way. I don't want to run them 2 hours long. It gets pretty long for watching. I know when I watch a video, that's pretty fair amount of time I got to sit there, but I don't mind sometimes an hour. So, okay, so we'll call this one. Hopefully I've been doing everything right. Feels like I am. So we'll see what happens here. If you have any comments, please leave them, and questions, of course. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And as always, please like the video and give me that thumbs up on it. And I'll see you guys for the next part of it. All right, see you.